God is not someone we need to see with our eyes. He is reflected in our actions, our words, and the way we treat others. Asterisk asterisk. We often search for proof of the divine in miracles or visions, but the truth is, God is always with us, watching through our conscience, guiding us through our choices. Every time we choose patience over anger, kindness over judgment, or honesty over pride, we are reflecting the divine within ourselves. This story reminds us that spirituality isn't just about rituals or prayers. It's about how we live, how we speak, and how we respond, even when no one is watching. Because someone always is. It was an ordinary Monday morning. The sky was still stretching itself awake, the air filled with the aroma of fresh rain and brewing coffee. As I stood in front of the mirror brushing my teeth, something unusual happened. The reflection didn't match my movements. Startled, I stared closely. The man in the mirror looked like me, dressed like me, but his eyes held a calm, powerful light. Before I could react, he smiled and said, "Don't be afraid. It's me, God." I spat out the toothpaste, thinking I must still be half asleep. God? In my bathroom mirror. Yes, he replied gently. You often wonder if I'm real if I see what you do. So today, I've come, not outside, but within. I'll be with you, watching through your own reflection. You'll see me whenever you look in the mirror. Before I could ask more, the reflection returned to normal, but I couldn't forget what just happened. At breakfast, my younger brother spilled juice on the table, and my first instinct was to scold him. But as I caught a glimpse of myself in the microwave's reflection, those calm eyes reminded me, patience. I smiled instead and helped him clean up. On my way to work, I caught my reflection again, in a store window this time, just as I was about to cut someone off in traffic. The look in the reflection reminded me, humility. I let the other driver go. At the office, I sat across from a colleague I usually ignored because of petty competition. As I stood up to leave, I saw my reflection in a picture frame on her desk. The eyes said, compassion. I stopped and helped her solve a problem she'd been struggling with all morning. She looked surprised. Thanks. I didn't think you cared. I didn't know how to reply. That day, I noticed how often I saw myself. Mirrors, windows, screens, and each time I also saw him. Every action became more deliberate. Every word, more thoughtful. The things I usually overlooked, my tone, my judgments, my impatience, became clear. By the time I returned home, my father asked, "Are you okay? You seem different." "I saw someone today," I replied, "someone I've been ignoring." That night, I looked into the mirror once more, hoping to see him again. But all I saw was my own face. Yet something had changed. There was a calmness I hadn't known before. Then I heard the voice again, not through the mirror, but inside me. "I was never outside you. I've always been in your actions, in your choices. When you choose kindness over anger, honesty over deceit, love over pride, that's when you see me." The next morning, I woke up with a new understanding. Even though the mirror now showed only me, I knew he was still there, reflected in every choice I made. We don't need divine visions to know we're being watched, not with fear, but with hope. Every reflection is a reminder. Every moment is a chance to act with compassion, humility, and truth. Because God doesn't live in temples or skies, He lives in the way we live our lives.